Should I even listen? Should I even try?
Get a mic.
We'll just be hearing the same old line. Oh, yeah, say that night. What did you do yourself? Cause our relationship is a real and one love.
You say things are the way they seem, but still you want to come and sleep with me. How do you say that you're in love when you don't know the meaning of love? Should have brought you home, last night. You should have been with me, baby. Should have been right by my side, baby. Don't you care about me, baby? Do to me what you do to me last night. Alright, gotta have it to you. You had me there for a while. I was so in love with you, I couldn't see past your smile. I got a smell of coffee and I got a wake up call. Girl, I was so in love with you, I just don't care about you. Say things are the way they seem, but still you would come to sleep with me. How can you think that you're in love with me? You don't know the meaning of love. Should have brought you home to me last night. Should have been with me, baby. Should have been right by my side, baby.
Don't you care about me, darling?
Do to me what you do to me last night.
Oh, baby.
Oh, to Derek Lyles. Motherfucker, I can't stand you. I met you through Jock and Meat Man. I was from the other side of town. The only people I knew from the projects was the ones I went to school with. And Batman, Dada, and Monte, because they used to be outside the park waiting to get on niggas' asses. But that's a story for another day. My dad, Peter Ball, used to hang uptown, Douglas Dock. So I was getting my hair cut from Bone and Gerald. Then when I was able to venture out on my own and find a barber, I was going to Mr. D's. They was cool, it was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Some fly ass niggas in there, reminded me of a New York barbershop. Fast forward about 4 years, I met your motherfucking ass. I knew of you because niggas was coming to school with designs in their shit. Mainly Meat Man. And he was getting all the honeys. So when I get my first chance to get the D-Lyles experience, I was so excited. You was the rudest nigga I ever met in my 17 or 18 years on earth at the time. But while your face was serious, everybody in the barbershop laughed. And when I got out that chair, it was the best motherfucking haircut I ever had. Then I started going to Miss Martha's house, and we would get high and drunk as a motherfucker. From there, I understood why people ain't take your ass serious. You was one of the most lovable, funniest niggas that was the nicest with his craft in the city. I witnessed niggas spend $100 on lineups. Shout out to Granddaddy. But with age and wisdom, what I most admire about you is you moved on your own time. You worked when you was ready to work. Niggas outside the shop at 10, and you ain't coming about 2:30. Niggas pissed off, had to go to work, but when you came in that motherfucker, it was non-stop. And you made sure you finessed the nigga. And if you wanted that D-Lyles cut bad enough, you had to pay the cost. I'm a firm believer in any time you mention someone's name, you should have either learned something from them or taught them something. One thing I learned from the art of hustle from you is they come. I don't care what time you open, that shop will be packed. Because not only were you offering a great service, You gave us personality. You gave us nerd. A nerd cut might run your ass $45 in 01. And with that being said, the price of rocks are now $50. I'm just bullshitting, y'all. But shout out to Derek Lyles, aka Nerd. You are and forever be Rocky Mouse Barber. One love, shout out to my nigga Nerd. You know what I'm saying? I want to welcome everybody to Go Chat with Macman. I got a few brothers in here. First off, I want to introduce my motherfucking DJ, motherfucking goddamn DJ Don Status. Then I got, first off, what I want to say is to y'all brothers right here. To me, in the culture, in the black community, y'all are the most important men to us. You know, people will say when you want to grow up, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? But how important y'all brothers are to us is, I don't see a doctor every day.
Right.
I try not to see a fucking lawyer, period. And my favorite basketball player, I ain't never met before in my life.
Right.
But I gotta come see y'all brothers every week.
Every week, man.
So every week when we come see y'all, when the black man come see y'all, the barbershop is a place of solace. It's a home away from home. You know what I'm saying? And anytime we do anything that got something to do with egos or confidence, the first thing we go do, we go come see y'all. So what I want to do before y'all introduce yourself, you know what I'm saying? Got y'all brothers a little something, man. I call myself the host with the most, man. Anybody that come out the Macmilli crib know it's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to show everybody the best time, the best vibes, man. So show y'all brothers my appreciation for y'all, man. Don't nobody else do it, I'ma do it, man. Welcome to Go Chat with Matt. You know what I'm saying? We got some barber boxes, man. Y'all probably got all the shit in there already, but you know what I'm saying? There you go, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, brother, man. Black men, man. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man.
All right. So now I want y'all boys introduce yourselves to my people, man. Or introduce y'all names, y'all barbershops, how long y'all been cutting with us. You start well,
I'm Remy. Been cutting, started off about 13, you know, just messing around with the clippers. Pretty much took it serious about 7, 8 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm down there, MrBarberMan Barbershop.
Okay.
115 North Washington Street.
Okay. They got the all-star barber over here.
Brandon, some people call me B-Lee, some people call me Major. I've been cutting hair probably since I was like 17, since 2008. And shoot, it's 2020 and we still going with it. I'm at Major Kutz. Hey, come see me.
Mel Lo, I've been cutting about since I was like 30, I'm gonna say, so about 5 years now. I cut in Wilson, DiFrent Level Barber Studio. And later.
So y'all brothers started kind of late, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think of a barber back in the day, I had a friend, his name was Ira Johnson. You know what I'm saying? And he's a professional barber now. He was cutting our hair in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas working might not want to spend money on a haircut. My man was just as good as, you know, the average barber I was going to, so I get my man to get me right. What took y'all so long to get started? Like most, instead of trying out with the clippers around the age of 10, 11, what took y'all so long to get started? Start anywhere, don't matter.
Well, like I said, I picked up about 13, just messing around.
Well, okay, yeah, you were early in the game, okay, yeah.
Yeah, do my brothers or whatever. So I didn't really start too late, but you know, jobs, just working. You know what I mean? That ties you up a lot. So, you know, you gotta take the time out and say what you really want to do, what's your passion, and go for it. So that's what I don't mind doing every day.
Right.
You know, so it's like a hobby. It ain't really like a job.
Okay.
So, anytime you're doing something like that, you know, you want to leave.
Okay. All right.
Myself, I'm planning to go to school like the dream or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to Winston-Salem or
All right.
something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, hey, man, they denied me, bro. I swear for God. Hey, listen. All right, boom. Give me the background on myself. I hate to catch off. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody say something that sparks or trigger him, I got to get it off the chest. And when a man do, a man get it off the chest. So boom, all right. So I applied for Central. I applied for Fairfield State. I applied for A&T. I applied for Winston-Salem. You know what I'm saying? I already knew I wasn't going to Central and Fairfield State. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be going to class and get raw. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I said the chance where I wanted to go to Winston-Salem because I really didn't want to go to school with my friends. You know what I'm saying? but got that love in them. A&T had already accepted me, so at the time, North Carolina University, time back then, North Carolina ass and titties. Pardon my language, ladies, no disrespect. It's just what, if you from the culture, if you from the, you know what I'm saying, the blue and gold occupiers, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But Winston-Salem denied me, man. Y'all dirty rounds. But it'll go back to you, bro. Back to you.
My cousin Glenn,
Right.
he was on the Fayetteville State at the time.
Shout out to Glenn.
Man, them boys were down bad.
Right.
And I just knew I was saying like, man, I want to have some bread when I get out of school.
Yeah.
And my boy Antoine, he started barber school. Antoine Bryant cut at Matt's Barbershop.
Okay.
He stayed 4 houses down from me.
Yeah.
And they was 4 years older than me. And I just see him walk back and forth with that box. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to barber school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was making his bread, making his schedule, and shoot, that's how I jumped in the game.
Okay.
17 years old, graduated from high school, started the same year.
Okay. I was over with you, bro.
I think it was a little different for me. I was 30.
Right.
So, you know, the whole high school thing.
Yeah.
All of that was out the window.
Yeah.
But I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about cutting when I was younger.
Okay.
I thought about it. It always made sense. Growing up in New York, the barbers made it look good.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of different.
Yeah.
I can really be honest with you and say barbers down here, a lot of them anyway, not going to make it look good. Like you said, people are going to say, you know, barbers like a doctor, you know, barbers like somebody you got to really relate to, look up to.
Right.
So some barbers here, you know, just the way they move, you know, might not make it look good.
Right.
But I remember.
Right.
I remember when I was a kid,
right.
certain barbers, I remember the barber's name, his name was Polo.
Right.
And light-skinned guy on my block. And
shout out to Polo. We giving flowers. Hey, I don't care if I don't know you, Polo. That man mention your name, I gotta give you flowers.
Yeah, man, he made it look good. Right across the street, he owned the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? He looked dressed just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And he just made me understand and made me feel like that was something I could do. But I never did it.
Right.
You know, so I guess just life. And again, me thinking and coming up with something that I know is going to be a good idea, and not only a good idea, but something I could put behind it. You got to work behind ideas.
All right.
So, you know, it wasn't nothing far-fetched. Even though I was 30, I'm like, I wasn't thinking it was too late. You know, I just want to play. So if I get in the game and I play hard and I practice, I'm going to get good results.
How did y'all go about practicing? Because, like, unless you got a little child, ain't too many people just willing to let you get on it. You know what I'm saying? I remember my first experience haircut from my dad. You know, I was about to go back to school. It was the night before school. We didn't go to the barbershop that Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So they took me around my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? My granddad, his name was Mel Lo. He had some clippers. So we go in there, and I still got the picture. We go in the bathroom. I'm getting my haircut. Boom, boom, I'm crying. Because I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking right at it. I'm about in the fourth grade now. So, you know, at the time, I thought I was handsome. You know what I'm saying? So we cut my hair, I'm crying. You know, old school niggas. My granddad, oh shit, boy, you doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to cut your hair. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, who did y'all have to practice on first? Like, was it a mannequin or did somebody actually let y'all sit in the chair like, yeah, lace me, bro?
My brother for me.
Okay.
My brother, friends. I had a lot
do
of
y'all thing.
I had a lot of homies around. It was like, shoot, I was already a likable kid in school. Right. So, man, it could have been whatever I came up with, they was willing to ride with me, you know what I'm saying? Right. My friends, trans marketing them, man, it was let me cut them for a long time before I had some skills. Right. No lie, like a long time. Right.
I started off kind of playing with my, you know,
yeah,
doing my own stuff, and then I had a little brother, you know, so my mom would get me to cut his hair. Right. And so, you know, then I started cutting like a lot of older guys. Yeah. You know, simple haircut. Yeah, you know, something all easy. $5 cut. There you go. Yeah. I take $5. I was just doing it for fun anyway. Yeah. So, you know, people will see it and they're like, man, hook me up, man. I'm like, I don't know how to cut hair, man. You know, you want me to go up there and mess your head up? I'm cool with that. If you cool with it, they're like, man, I just do the same thing you did to yours. Do the same thing you did to his. Yeah. And it just worked out like that. I just practiced on them and they'll just let me.
About you, man. You started, like you said, you started early. So who was the first one?
I got my story gonna be different.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be different. Yeah. When I was in barber school, you know, I was in Raleigh. Right. I lived in Wilson, but I drove every day to Raleigh. And that was my practice, man. Not only that, but afterwards. But I didn't want to. I said to myself, I'm driving, you know, an hour away. So I went all the way in. I was in the gym practicing. I'm practicing. I was on the floor cutting people's hair. Right. You know, black, white, purple, pink. It didn't matter. I was practicing, man. I was in the gym. Right. You know, and then when I came home back to Wilson, it was those $5 cuts. You know, it was me talking to people and saying, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Hitting me up saying, yo, I see you in barber school now.
Yeah.
What's going on? You know, can you cut my son or can you cut me? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So it was just that knowing people, you know,
Yeah.
using whatever network you got.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about money. You know?
Okay.
It was just about me learning. And
Right,
wanting to
right.
get better.
Definitely.
Now that y'all brothers have introduced yourself. First off, tonight drip provided by, I got the oil, you know, some oil trucker hat. Shout out to my man John T. Sherrod. And I got the broke, you know, some broke apparel swell. Shout out to Day Day. Like I said, y'all boys, welcome to the Mac Cave. First off,
All right.
you know what I'm saying? Welcome, you know, the host with the most here to treat y'all, brothers. So what I want to do, salute y'all black man. We go salute the life. We go take a shot. You know what I'm saying? So hey, your choice, whatever. Grab it. I ain't gonna gotta pull your own troubles. You know, your bills ain't paid and that shit ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So pull your got this, you know, you wanna do the shot shit, the double shit. It's all love at the Mac. We gonna do this shit. We gonna do this shit the right way. You know what they about? We gonna do this shit, baby. We gonna do this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
sir.
If it's a shot, if it's a tradition to take shots, yeah, but if not, I'm gonna take my little drink.
Hey, I mean, yeah, we gonna do, you ain't got to, you ain't got to go hard. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go hard, man.
You send the menu, what they say?
You ain't got to do what I do.
Shot time.
Yeah.
Like Tupac, come on.
You ain't got to do what I do.
No, I don't do the shot.
I go hard. I go hard about mine.
You want your song, bro? You want to toast?
Joe Dunn, my motherfucking DJ. Shout out to my cameraman, to Fonte Lyles, man. Coach Fonte Lyles. Rocky Mount Senior High, Grill Fun Pride all day, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right. So y'all boys ready? All right. First off, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all brothers for coming. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all some very important black community. I'm gonna toast to y'all guys. One love. Go chat with Matt, baby. Go chat. That good shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So boom. So, like I said, y'all kind of touched on it, but what was really like the inspiration behind it? You know what? Saying, fuck the normal path. Your mom, your dad telling you go to school, get a 9 to 5, you know, buy a house, and you know work 40 years, retire with your 401. What was the inspiration behind it? You know, I'm gonna take my own path and do my own thing, and I'm gonna be a craftsman. I'm gonna do a trade. What was the inspiration behind it? Oh my God, boy! Hold on. When you drop a gem, when the gems get dropped in my eyes, I got to stop. Say that one more time. Hey, look, my dad, I don't mean to cut you off. My dad's name was David Macmilli, David Peterbone Macmilli. You know what I'm saying? And he was in the hospital, right? You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. They said, Mr. Macmilli, you can't smoke no more cigarettes. You can't eat no more chicken. You can't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? When she left out the room, and yeah, he's in the grave now, but you know what he said? Pardon my language. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because he lived the life the way he wanted to live it. You know what I'm saying? And a part of that come with not really trying to deal with authority. Right. Of course, the laws of the land, you got to abide by them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just now learning this for myself, but go ahead.
That's it, man. Just mainly, you know, I know when I do things on my own time, you know, it come out better.
Yeah.
You know, if I can be to work at 9 o'clock because I want to be to work at 9 o'clock, it's better than I got to be there at 8 or I'm going to be fired.
Yeah.
You know, getting rolled up. You know, these jobs, I mean, you 2 minutes late, you getting rolled up. You know what I mean? So, and things happen, you know. So, you know, when you got that authority over you, you know, you got to listen. You know, you got to be on time with things. You got to do things that way. So, but I just don't do my best when it's someone else's way. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know I give it my all when I do it on my time, my way. So, Remy Way.
Bro, me, with myself, it's more so like, I was so young, 17. Once I knew I went to college and I knew it was straight barber school, like I'm talking about, I went to Biofest, bro. When I came back, I started barber school after graduation.
Right.
And unlike a lot of people, I didn't really get a chance to mess up. Like I ain't get a chance to really get out here and make the mistakes. I started right off the rip. So started so young, I was actually, you know what I'm saying, learning. My people, you know what I'm saying, they always looked out for me. So I ain't really had to work too hard at the time.
Right.
So I ain't even really want to be in the joint because the guys I started cutting with, man, them boys was beat. You feel me? And I knew I couldn't put out that type of work.
Right.
Like, bro, like you said, D-Loud, I remember being in high school, man. My boy Ben, bro, come to school, designs fade to the back.
Right.
Only thing I knew that could cut hair like that was Mel Lo from Tarver, Robert Prince. That's why I started up on it.
Shout out to Mel Lo.
And I used to ask Ben, like, who cut that? And he said, D-Loud. Bro, when I started school, I finally met D-Loud, and it's like everything you said. Like, he was everything you said. Nigga didn't care back then. But when he put them clippers in his hand, man, it was like second nature.
Right.
For me, you know what I'm saying? Going to barber school every day. I was working a part-time at QVC when I was at barber school. I go to school in the daytime, leave school like 2 o'clock. School don't end at 6. I leave like 2. I go to QVC, and I work I think it was second shift back then, second or third. Work all night. I was doing this back 18, 19 years old.
Right.
But like he said, as I knew then, going to the bathroom, come back out, supervisor standing on the wall, and he was in there such and such. Yeah. So I knew I had to make it work. At the time, I just didn't know how. You feel me?
Hey, look, you said something, man. Who was your people that looked out for you? So you ain't have to go?
My parents.
Hey, listen, and what? First off, commend your parents, you know what I'm saying? Because the silver spoon mentality is shunned upon in the black community. You know what I'm saying? It's like being from the gutter is praise. Like if you make it out, it's love. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with most of the successful guys I know come out the projects. But that generation of teaching to what is, you know, my child ain't gonna have it as hard because I'm gonna make it so they don't have. That's what we got to steal in our communities more. You know what I'm saying? That then he got silver spoon in his mouth. He can't do that in the third. That's corny to me. You know, because your parents did what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Your parents,
I'm not saying that was perfect.
Right.
I'm saying, but I'm just saying in general, like everybody go through shit. But I feel like both of my examples were good examples with my parents, my older brother, my older siblings, friends.
Yeah. So, I show my children certain aspects of shit I want them to see so they won't be blinded when they step out into the real world. But that struggle shit, I never want them to witness. You know what I'm saying? And yo, shout out to your parents. My man, how you are? You know what I'm saying? It's on you, brother.
Well, again, man, it's always gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole life before I started barbering. You know
right. Yeah.
30, man.
Yeah.
All the stuff we do.
Yeah.
Do it before we even get out of high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where we come from, like we keep talking about today, we come from, we go through so much. Yeah. You know, we got a lot of experience, you know, and it's what all led to my decisions, you know, being 30.
Yeah.
This is my last shot. Were you on a lie? Nah, this was it, man.
Yeah.
This is the results from that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I took it as it being my last shot and a last opportunity anyway to actually try and make something, you know, something that from nothing. Yeah. You know, because I didn't cut hair before when I was 13, when I was 25, none of that. When I went to barber school, it was the first time I ever picked up clippers a day in my life. So when it comes to like knowing I could do it, I definitely think it definitely came from the will. That was instilled in me, you know, definitely from my pops and knowing just that hustle, you know. I come from the hustle bloodline. And that's what we do. Okay. So, you know, we're not going to give up. And when we find something, we're going to figure it out. That's what I did.
So, y'all go to barber school, right? How did you get out of barber school? Did you go straight to the shop?
Straight to the shop.
Straight? All right.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't, man, unfortunately. Like I said, once I got out of school, I had a case.
Yeah, right.
So with the state, they tell you, well, you know, you got a pending felony right now. You can't take your test. Yeah. So I had to win a whole year. Yeah. Worked my way through school. And they say, hey, nope, you can't take your test. So because of the case I had, it was over for like 2 years.
And I didn't even know that.
Yeah. You know, but they're not saying you can't go. They just saying you can't go right now. Yeah. And you know, we gotta wait to see what's happening with you before we let you move on with this process. So that was when I took more time to learn. I took more time cutting more people. I didn't just stop. I was working jobs. I was doing whatever I was doing. Right. I was still cutting. I was still getting better. So once that case went over with, I was up. I'm ready. Yeah. That's when I went out and seek a barbershop. It was 2 years later after barbershop.
Right. So everybody got their trials and tribulations part of life. Yeah. So when y'all get in the shop, right? All right, boom. Because once you step in that shop, no one don't care that you just came out of barber school. They don't care about like how long you been cut, and they don't care that you're a novice. They don't want to hear that. When mother get in that chair, you want to make sure like, all right, boom, going to see short, I'm going to the club. Make sure you know what I'm saying, you get right. What's the anxiety like that come with that shit? Because right now, as I talk to y'all and this camera is on me, my fucking anxiety running high as hell. You know what I'm saying? But some people, it thrives them. And some people, it folds. You know, it make you fold. How y'all deal with that? How did y'all deal with it y'all first started cutting?
Well, keep you on your toes, you know. You cutting somebody else hair that you never cut before, you know. And they dealing with you and they ain't never dealt with you before.
Yeah.
So, you know, your main thing as a barber is just trying to make sure they're gonna be satisfied with this cut before they leave out.
Right.
Make sure they hopefully they come back, you know. So it ain't really that anxiety you're talking about. It kind of keep you on your toes.
Right.
It kind of say, okay, let me I want to stay so comfortable right now.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't like a person had that you always cut and they come every week or so.
Mhm.
You know, this is a whole new person, so you gotta make sure that you make sure. A lot of people when they come to the shop, they don't know what kind of haircut they want.
Right.
Sometimes, you know, they you know just take a little bit off. You know, so you gotta know how much you need to take off, and that's all they gonna say.
Yeah.
You know, but you gotta know kind of picture the look for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let them check it out.
Me, bro, my first time when I first started cutting in the shop, like I said, the guys I started with,
They was cutting.
The white, and
Yeah.
it was blazing. And
Yeah.
I was going to them since I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't even gonna ask them because I come in there and cut when I got out of barber school. My brother asked for me. He called from the military across the seas like, hey Mel Lo, man, skill out of school, you want to work.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, tell him come on. So man, that was the best decision I ever made. Cause when I came in there, bro, I used to sit in the back, duck clients, sit in the back, people coming in.
Yeah.
Cause I know I couldn't do it daily.
Okay. That's a real shit though.
Yeah, you know,
that's a real shit.
I knew I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
They didn't get
Right, because you had them barbers that get in the barbershop and they knew, and soon as they come in there, they tapping the cape on the chair. Well, hey, my man, you need a cut.
See,
you know what I'm saying? You already got your barbers like, yeah, you like, I'm good, yeah.
You get confidence in this.
Yeah.
They didn't have it.
Yeah.
At a young age, they didn't have that confidence. You know what I'm saying? She one of the first niggas that I knew I cut that kind of flipped on me, bro. This nigga named Gully Matt from East Talk. Now, I'll never forget it, bro. I was cutting this cat, and he wanted that chin strap shoestring, man, super skinny. So I'm over there right beside my man. I'm giving it to him. I had it straight.
Yeah.
I know I had it straight. Man, this nigga went over there like, yo, this ain't right. You know, since I'm looking at my OG, looking at him like, yo, what's up? But he knew him.
Yeah.
Like, man, nigga, get on.
Yeah.
That nigga right there, yo, this day. I remember that like it was yesterday.
That nigga had that, bro.
Hey, we up now.
Hey, come back. Try that shit now, nigga. Go back up, try that shit now, nigga. Hey, my nigga, get you right, nigga. We got the barber box now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What are you, bro?
As far as the anxiety, I think it's just like anything else we do, man. We gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
And me coming in the game again so late, so to speak, I was ready for it. You know, I was ready for the anxiety. I was used to people. I was used to being in different settings.
And you from New York.
So when I got in the barbershop, everybody that was, like he was saying, was running from haircuts. I promise you, I was running towards them. I was on the floor. I'm like, this, I just came from Wilson, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to cut 10 heads today.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I'm going to learn today.
Yeah.
I'm going to learn tomorrow and another day. I'm coming for a reason. So, you know, the anxiety that was the last thing on my mind. It was just understanding what the people, because it was some good teachers. I ain't gonna lie. Like he was saying, I talk to him all the time about it. When he was going to school, he kind of was on his own.
Yeah.
You know, he was learning and winging it, you know, getting what he could from it, but for the most part, winging it. But where I went, it was like, man, it was elite. These guys, you know, knew what they was doing, and they wanted to help.
Yeah.
They wanted to put it on a different level. When he came to me, when he started, he was already, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I got out of school, nigga, the stuff he was doing, when he came out of school, I wasn't even doing.
He was already ready.
Yo, I'm telling you, like, that's the difference of the schools, you feel me?
Okay, so I got a story, right? Because I know y'all got thousands of cuts under y'all. Probably, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But every cut ain't perfect. There's no way neither one of y'all can sit here and tell me every client got out y'all chair. I'm like, all right, it's my nigga, got me right. So boom, all right. Yeah. So back in the day, right, you know what I'm saying? Go get my cut, right? Go get a cut. Go on the nerd. Not about I ain't gonna say no names. I don't want to expose, brother. I don't even know if the brother still cut. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just experience with bad haircuts. Cause all it takes is one for a nigga not to go back. So boom, back in the day, the nigga was nice. You know what I'm saying? While I was going to Mr. D's, I will say that the nigga was nice. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there, you know, they had about 5 good barbers in there. And that's rare. You know what I'm saying? They had Sadat, they had Steve, they had Reggie, they had Dre. One more nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna mention which one of them. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So boom. years later down the line, so I go to the shop and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Think about the shit, you know, because now I'm receiving hairline, so every haircut counted now.
Yeah, because I need all that.
Now, every fucking haircut counted now. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that's 70 still got a hairline, go think about this shit. But now that I'm 37, my shit back here, nigga, you fucked me out of one of my haircuts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, every haircut counts, so boom, all right. So I'm getting my haircut and shit. You know what I'm saying? First off, with y'all barbers, what y'all has got to know is us as clients. When y'all taking longer than usual, we already know it's all bad. Ain't no need to keep trying to fuck with it, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to, because you ain't doing nothing but pushing it back. So just, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and do it, but like, you know, hope we don't say nothing. And we go home, we look like, well, my nigga maybe had a bad day. But I got it sorted with it the night before. Anything, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But some haircuts are unforgivable. So boom, first off, I feel the clippers way up here. But it ain't the, you know what I'm saying, the cut machine clippers. The clippers is like, the edge of clippers, and those shit is starting to curve. You know what I'm saying? So where they should be coming down it. If they starting to curve, what the fuck, my shit going way up that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, he's still a cool nigga now. You know what I'm saying? My lord, this nigga, he's still a cool nigga. All right, maybe he doing something, nigga. Maybe he designing my shit or something. So, boy, I was in that nigga chair for about an hour. I got up. I had a motherfucking chin strap going across my goddamn face like this. I'm talking about straight across my face. You know how the edge is supposed to come like this. Yeah, but the nigga had this shit going straight across my jawline. I started calling my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Go to the projects, get Sound Rock, give him $200, go knock that motherfucker out. Boy, I started to go get Sound Rock. 200, and I worked the picky week, so my check was about 200. I was ready to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm at the age now where, you know, I'm 17, 18 years old. I'm going to city in the South, copping the iceberg, and I'm a fly nigga. You gonna do this to me, bro? I went to nerd, I can't fix that shit. So tell me about a time where y'all cut somebody, y'all knew that shit was bad, even if they ain't say nothing.
I done hit a nigga in the guard, came out. Like, wavy dark. I'm smoothing him up. I'm talking, running my mouth. Guard jump off. Lights back, dark way. So me being around that goes around, I hit him with a little design, boom, ran into the spot, made it look like a sunburst, boom,
Alright.
brought it back.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't saying I'm perfect every shot.
So you decided, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what's funny, right? One of my favorite movies is Who's the Bang? You know, so with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Ed Lover cut my nigga shit. What is this? He had shit going everything. And Ed Lover, he was like, this shit, you look like Wesley Snipes. Go Wesley, go Wesley. You know what I'm saying? He tried to instill the confidence into the nigga. Like, do y'all look and be like, fuck this nigga up, but still try to hit him with, yeah, you right now, or like, what was your experience with her?
All the time, my man. And not for real, because anything can happen with a haircut.
Yeah.
You know, you can come in with a haircut looking bad.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I tell them like, hey man, this is what we got. Yeah. It depends, man. You got people that's gonna make you think you did it.
Yeah.
Then you got people that's gonna understand, like, man, I know I came in like this.
Yeah.
You know, maybe look, hook me up.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'll let somebody know only if it was bad, you know. Like you said, I done had the guard jump off the clip a lot of times. It happens, you know.
Yeah.
You got that 1.5, man.
Yeah.
That white boy.
That white boy. Y'all never retired that white boy. If you can pull it off, it's gonna look good.
Hey, look, and don't have the wrong nigga in the chair.
Oh,
man, shit, nigga hit that gun on the boy. Hey, boy, you can die by the haircut, man.
But it's really nothing you can't come back from.
Yeah.
It just depends on the
I can't
client.
say that, bro, because I just gave you the scenario. Right.
At the end of the day, oh no, I didn't want this haircut. But if we messed it up or we did something wrong, we're gonna make it look good.
Yeah.
But you might not want that, but you're still gonna make it
Yeah. Come back next week, nigga. I got you. Yeah.
And that's what I always do too. I guess that's why I was that was a good thing about me coming in the game late, because I get it.
Yeah.
I understand, man. Hair gonna grow back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can be mad all you want, but at the end of the day, it's gonna grow back. We're gonna get through this together. Let's go.
Hey, that is gonna go back shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey. One thing about Macmilli. One thing, hey, don't talk about one thing about Macmilli over real. Nigga, this shit ain't going back. It's over. Y'all listen to my man. Hey, my hat collection is raw though. My hat collection is raw. You know what I'm saying? All right, like so. Boom. I got a segment right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how help y'all brothers out to my man, but you know this young cat coming in the game. He knew he fresh. You from New York, so I don't know how you vibing right now, but I always tell a nigga like this: get your best MC and let's do a versus battle. And I'm gonna pick this motherfucker every time. Pooh Shiesty song of the day. DJ, drop that motherfucker shit.
Once again, I'm rocking with TV, we hear the name. Bringing satisfies me and Shiesty, we fucked off the line. 2017 so icy, it ain't shining, it ain't hard to find it. And the niggas started waiting for me, now they fall behind it.
Our first day in LA, we was speaking to those just inside.
I'm in LA smoking coffees, our shit got me paranoid.
I ain't really want to kill that boy, but he was begging for it.
Time to slide again, on my baby, that begging for it. And I got some bitch on him, and she ain't praying to the Lord. Lord knows.
Bitch, I got something to say, but how the Draco's in the bushes, I might hit the block today. And Tyler rolled it off today.
In the concrete, oh my God, the hood pop out, I show my face. Feel like Tom Cruise on the moon.
Respect it, pop out to the illusion.
I can play guns up on the internet more than they used to know. We really
Murder gang.
Automatic in the hill, looking good. It flew to the hill right out the jacuzzi, hit to the shower. Now walking in the fountain, smoking elbows in the alley.
You Shiesty for president.
I told y'all that the world was out. Nigga cause some beef with me, 3 people here, he grabbed a bound, raising like the house studs.
So my little nigga from there.
I be on my fourth when I'm my body.
Get up off the drugs.
They trying to kick the cup, but I'm so fucked up by that mud. Sometimes I don't need a reason. My husband and
Bringing satisfies me and Shiesty, we fucked on the line. 2017 so icy, yeah, we shining, it ain't hard to find it.
and the niggas started waiting before, but now they fall behind it.
Our first time in LA, we was spending 10 on different sign. I'm in LA smoking coffees, that shit got me paranoid. I ain't really want to kill that boy, but he was begging for it.
And the time to slide again, on my baby got up the floor. I mean, I got your bitch on her, and she ain't playing to the
We live, baby. Go chat with Matt. Pooh Shiesty song of the day. You know what I'm saying? LA, be on the lookout for me when COVID come. Cause with my man say I'm come and spend a $10. I ain't spend no goddamn 10,000. One time on club, that nigga crazy. And you can't know this to these niggas, kids. You know what I'm saying? Take that 10,000, the best that shit that's gonna bring you 20,000. Okay, all right. So boom, we back. All right. So one of my favorite phrases or something that I live by, you know what I'm saying, steel sharp steel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you the best barber in the city and you feel like that, or if you know you the best barber in the city, you round a bunch of mediocre competition, every haircut might not have that detail that you want. Because you know, well, who else that motherfucker go see? You know what I'm saying? So name a couple guys, you know, that y'all feel like, well, it ain't a competition, but I know that brother nice, so I got to make sure my man right because I don't want to lose my man to this person. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose my client to this person. Like, just, you know, throw out a couple names that y'all feel like, you know, some top-notch barbers in the city, nice or whatever.
Dre. Okay, shout out to Dre Rocks.
Right. Right.
Red Joe.
Right.
My boys, but I mean, who you got, man? Shit, I'm gonna say Tone.
Right.
Tone a big step when it comes to that haircut, John. I can't even hold you.
Right.
Shoot.
Hey, you.
Yeah, respect. Shoot, Mel Lo. I mean, we talking about the city though. As far as the city, I don't really know everybody.
Right.
But I know names out here. You know what I'm saying? I heard of Pat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Pat.
When I say here, I mean, when you see a nigga, you say who cut your hair.
They say that nigga.
Name.
Yeah.
So I know a few names, D like Milkman.
Yeah, shout out to Milkman.
You know what I'm saying? Milkman. Shoot. So some hard hitters go to Tallbro. We got my young boy, Brandon B. Rich.
Okay.
He's sharp in the game. We got my man, what's my young boy for Tallbro with the dreads, bro? He get real busy. What's his name, Pa? Jack of all cuts.
Okay.
Jack of all cuts. He get busy. Shoot. The White Flowers. we talking about an A1 brother. When I say it ain't just a haircut with him, all around motivational person, good person, the White Flowers in Tarver, North Carolina.
Right.
That man showed me a lot.
Right.
I was under these niggas for 8 years.
Right.
So I'm gonna get on the utmost respect.
Right.
He taught me business, taught me finance, taught me a lot when it comes to that barber game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew I would have went somewhere else, it wouldn't happen like that for me.
Yeah.
So shout out to all these top barbers, man. Shoot, on the way, up and coming. You know, shout out to them all. You feel me?
Give me some Wilson heads, man, cause
when it comes to Wilson, man, you know, I gotta be honest with you. You know, when I came in the game, I was focused, I was straight ahead. I know barbers that I used to go get haircuts from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I never really went to any barbershop in Wilson, you know,
Right.
and a lot of people don't move like we move as far as putting your work out.
Yeah.
So that you can see it.
Yeah.
So I know I used to go to Williams Barbershop. It's like right down the street from mine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally like I don't even know, like 100 feet from my barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in there. You know, Dave Coben, Greg. Those cats used to cut my hair. You know.
Okay.
Those are the only people that used to cut my hair, Wilson. Now, I could pretty much say cut my hair, but when it comes to people promoting themselves and I could see their work, you know what I'm saying? I know like Tyson the Barber,
Right.
you know, G Hill, few cats, they got their own spots and they doing good. They blazing, they putting work on the street, you know, time day after day. So, you know, outside of that, those are people that I pretty much follow and they follow me, so I get to see their work. But
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people.
Right.
So I can't, you know what I'm saying? But
I
what I do know, I will name it.
You name enough names, man. Shout out to everybody. Okay.
I worry about him on brother.
Okay.
My young nigga Zay, he the youngest in the city. He the youngest around. Ain't nobody saying him.
Yeah.
But I worry about him every day.
Yeah.
Talking about a nigga taking my people.
Okay.
I shoot him anybody I can't get. My clients, when I can't get them, they going to Tobin.
Word.
And Tobin gonna take over just like it was me.
Word.
So big shout out to Zay Tobin and Xavier Odom on Facebook. Young boy in charge.
Shout out to all y'all guys, man. All right, my thing is like when I was getting my haircut, shit was pretty much simple. You know what I'm saying? I know I go in there at one point I had waves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those shits was like, it was like about $290. I ain't get the 360. I had a couple of motherfuckers. I had that bird green shit was got there popping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But one thing I seen, like, you know, coming to you, because I always went to kind of like, you know, when I first started going to the barbershop, you know what I'm saying? And this what, you know, back in the day, we had the father figure was prevalent. And I, you know, even if dad went to smoke crack all night, you know what I'm saying? He go come back home, pay the bills, and Saturday morning take you to the barbershop. My barber, you know, back in the day they had slacks, dress shoes. You know, that's what the barber looked like back in the day. Smelled like brute. Country ass nigga got that brute on. You know what I'm saying? And you either went and got a fade or, you know, or one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as time go on and progressing.
Get the same thing.
Huh?
You
had to get the whole same thing. And then some parents were strict, like you know how nowadays you let kids express themselves. You know, back in the day, I tried to get a box. My dad let me do that shit one time. Yeah, I don't like that shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Tried to grow my hair. Yeah, tried to grow my hair, cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, the day kids or people express themselves way more, and I seen that first off coming first hand in your barbershop. Why would you just say seeing niggas coming there? Nigga might get a design to cut, but you coming there and I see you got the unbrush and you hitting niggas with it, and the most popular and the one of all time. And I first seen your barbershop was the Beijing. Is that how you pronounce it, Beijing or Beijing?
It used to be Beijing. Now it's a different brand.
Well, yeah, it was. Yeah, see, yeah, the hair dye. You know what I'm saying? So like. Kids do shit with their dreads now and all that shit. How do y'all adapt to that shit? Because y'all got to do more than just cut hair now. You wash hair. You know what I'm saying? You got them it reminds me of if I was to watch a movie in the Harlem Renaissance days, that's the type of barber you remind me of. You might give a person the whole shave and all that, but how do y'all keep up with today's climates and knowing what's hot and being able to hit that haircut to a T that kid seen that his favorite rapper want?
Well, see, the kids gonna explain it to you.
Okay.
You know, you gonna see it. You see it like in all the kids.
Yeah.
You know, all of them got the little twist and the little tint. And
yeah.
Tape on the back. You know, so I mean, it ain't really that hard to adjust. Once you see one, you see them all. So once you cut one, it's like, you know,
yeah.
Go through the other one.
I feel like you just gotta stay ahead. Like me, when I was younger, I'm 30 now, but when I was younger, shoot, we was going to the hair shows, man, before niggas even doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like before there was a thing to do, going to the shows, Man, that's how I really got ahead with all the info. Like, other than what my man Mel Lo was teaching, Mel Lo taught me the Beijing guy, and he back then, before the fiber, was doing hairline pencil. Like the same joint a woman used for her eyebrows.
Yeah.
We'll do the whole edge up, get a toothbrush, blend it in with the cut.
Yeah.
That's what we was doing back then, charging 30, 40. This
Right.
was way back, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I started going to the hair shows, man, you see some crazy stuff, because barbers coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
Beauticians coming from everywhere, different races. And so, man, I go to them shows, come back, you know what I'm saying, but all do everything.
Yeah.
Niggas come in, like, yo, I got some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? They excite me, you know what I'm saying? So, staying ahead of the game, that's how you're going to always stay in the game.
Okay. Being a barber, people not going to know what they want. So, like he said, you're going to show, you're going somewhere, and you learn something, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Sometimes you don't even charge them for it. You say, I got something for you.
You try to shit,
They're going to trust in you. And you do it, then they're going to come back, yo, hit me with what you hit me with last time.
Hey, next time y'all get the new hair plug shit, let me know y'all need somebody to try it out on. Y'all see me, I'm about to bring my motherfucking hairline back. Y'all niggas.
Don't know that stuff you said.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it won't even like, yeah, man. Like, and that's what's so crazy. That's what's so crazy because like, you know, it's cool with, like, you know, it's kind of shunned upon men to use cosmetics, like to put makeup on and to draw that hairline on and all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there's not. Look, whatever you got to do to beautify yourself. You know what I'm saying? Life, man, and that's one thing I don't knock women for wearing makeup and stuff like that. These women man, they carry our kids.
Preach on it.
You know what I'm saying? You know the wear and tear that shit put on your body, and once you lose that, how hard it is to get back. Because not only now you had it, you got to be a mother.
But you also got to install that confidence.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So but like I said, it was something that was shunned upon. But I wouldn't do shit for real. But hey, any of y'all brothers that got that back there and want to get that done to boost your confidence and self-esteem, don't be ashamed to do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the money, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? COVID-19. Now, getting a haircut nowadays, depending on where you go, is way different. You know what I'm saying? I seen pictures of you got the face mask on, and with the way they explain this disease or whatever, and the air conditioner can carry the shit through. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how has it been adjusting to that shit and having to, like, because y'all had to go on a hiatus. I don't know if y'all did it. I'm not gonna ask because that shit ain't none of our business. But y'all had to go on a hiatus and had to figure out how y'all gonna do y'all whole shit when y'all come back. How has it been adjusting to it?
Pretty simple, It's just a face mask, So you gotta check the temperature. A little protocol you gotta do, but for the most part, same thing. It don't really affect the haircut. They still want to come out right. So,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's like I said, that's the goal.
Yeah.
It didn't really. If they came to the shop, they wanted to cut.
Yeah.
So if anything, it would affect how many people that you're getting in the barbershop.
Right.
People that come out.
Right.
So they wanted to scared of anybody know what's going on.
Yeah. But a lot of people was pressed too, because some people were still living life where the liquor house was the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got down there like, hey, shit, bro, I gotta go to a spot because there's gonna be some unusual things in the liquor house that ain't normally there because the club closed. So you look up and they're like, goddamn, what that girl doing in here? She a nurse. She is back there at the bar taking shots. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, how the faces, that shit comfortable? Like,
it's not to me at all.
Cool. It hurt my ears. Other than that, I got a lot of different styles I do.
Yeah.
So I switch it up all throughout the week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as the clientele, I feel like it gave you a new outlook on hustle because I feel like you can get content, settled, lazy. And this right here really was that break that really shows you like, hey, this ain't no privilege, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta put that grind in, and it taught me really to hustle a totally different way, promote a different way, market a different way.
Yeah.
Because now you're not running into people.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all word of mouth, social media.
Put that shit in you,
Right.
yeah.
So if you want to be old school, you want to be left behind time, you're gonna get left behind in the time.
Right. I tell them, I like the product. I always say the product speaks for itself. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can have the best whatever, but if you're not selling me yourself, you're not giving me a reason to come see you. I don't want to come see you. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the thing with COVID though, like you said. I'm glad you said that because you got to show your clients now that you adapting, that you understand that sanitation is still a must. It's
Right.
always been a must in the
Right,
barbershop.
right. Shit should have been a must from the jump.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always been a must in the barbershop.
Yeah.
So now it's not that the right barbers anyway shouldn't have a problem.
Right.
Because we've been sanitizing, we've been cleaning up and washing up and making
Sure.
sure everything is sanitized and you know everything.
Alcohol, yeah.
You know, it's a process.
Yeah.
And you can't skip any steps.
Right.
So COVID, I think, came, you know, and if you was skipping them, it's that you know,
Yeah, you know, yeah.
you can't do it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna always be the way to go.
Word up.
That's one of the main things they teach you in barber school is sanitation.
Yeah.
So you know that don't leave the back of your head.
Yeah. So like, you know, y'all just be careful y'all getting y'all haircut in the kitchen. I mean, nigga, it ain't been the barber school. It ain't been the barber school and don't know the sanitation procedures and all that. And you going up in the kitchen, you seen the roach. You try like you ain't see the roach. You seen the roach. But just cause your man's nice, you turn your eye to the roach. That roach is a symbol. He's nasty. You know what I'm saying? So if you get your haircut in the kitchen, make sure your barber got the alcohol, make sure he got the hand sanitizer, make sure he got all that. Because them boys will go smoke a blunt, take a shit, and come cut your hair. I know a nigga, Billy. Billy, one thing about it, I know a nigga. Like the back of my head. I know when I look at the back of my head, I'm gonna see that ring, right? That's how I know a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, boom. All right. Have y'all had anybody sit in y'all chair that when that person got up and walked out the door, you were like, yeah, I made it? Not like a memorable client, like somebody that you would have took a picture with when you left the joint and they left you like, yeah, all right, boom, I just cut that, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the, you know, I understand, like, you know, you get your regular clients or whatever, but when that one person come in, he's globally known, internationally known, nationally known, do you got that notch under your belt?
I'm gonna tell a story because I mean I'm not gonna say I got that notch, but you know what I'm saying, I got a story about that notch.
Word.
About my end of it, you know,
Yeah.
it's with him.
Yeah.
You know, when I started cutting with him, you know, he was already where I saw myself being.
Yeah.
Okay? So I recognized that. Right out front. I'm not gonna lie to myself or anybody or online. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I recognize that. That's what I had to do first.
Yeah.
Recognize, yo, you know what? This is where I want to be.
Right.
Okay. He's doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
So again, a few months in, he getting calls, we cutting, we blazing like this in the spot. He's like, oh man, they just called me talking about, man, they want me to cut a vine. You know? I'm like, what? You want to cut a vine? He's like, yeah, man, I got a few people, man. Blah, blah, blah. Man, you better go ahead and do that, man. You know, I got this. I'm good. We right here.
Yeah.
So, you know, he tapped in with that, did what he did, but I know the feelings it brought because I'm sitting here. I'm in the shop still, blazing, holding it down.
And you was talking kind of fast. Who did you say it was again, man?
Avant singer, R&B singer Avant.
Oh, the R&B singer Avant.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, hold on. R&B singer Avant. Girl, I want you, and in the middle of the night, I'm gonna rub you. And if you let me go down, I'm gonna taste you. And when it's all said and done, I'm gonna, you know what? Okay.
Brother be doing the comedy skits and be doing the painting.
Who?
Dominique.
I don't be following them guys.
I
don't follow them guys, man.
Nice name, bro.
I don't follow.
He cut her too. He used to work at the hotel. That's how I got that.
I don't. Oh, word up.
He did it. I don't talk to him.
Okay.
He seen this man. And he wanted a haircut. He thought of me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dominique. We play
Okay.
lawns. Hey,
Oh, shout out to him.
Whatever, yo, he
Okay.
get you right.
Mhm.
That's but like.
Dominique Cooper. My bad, Dominique. Oh, so go charge it to my heart, bro. Dominique Cooper, yeah, my man. Yeah, go ahead. All right.
Like most of my blessings or best things came through relationships. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I tell everybody. Like anything that's gonna come to you, good or bad, is gonna come through man.
Yeah.
So have great relationships, build great relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? And those are those bridges that's gonna connect.
I'm trying to. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Like, when it came to cut any celeb or famous person, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It was all off how I treated somebody else and how they told me and somebody else and go tell that and go tell that. And like, shit, my turnaround moment for me was, like I said, that one. And that felt like that turned me up. TG, Todd Girl.
Yeah. Shout out to Todd.
Them moments like that, because I'm looking at it. Like the other night, I'm watching the game, and you see these niggas in uniform. Yeah. But it's even crazy when you know the person. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? The nigga come in the spot. Yeah. I gotta act like regular.
You gotta act regular.
I want to act like everybody.
Yeah.
I done told bro one time, like, bro, nigga, you know you top girl, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm talking to him because he's so humble, so chill.
Yeah.
Him telling him like, bro, you that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't paying me no mind, but that's how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, it's a lot of people, bro, that put me in good positions, bro. So I just really shout out to like all my clients, bro, that I've been kept for a long time. Photo Drew AK, them niggas turned me up for Rocky Mountain. I'll never forget them. They was the only niggas coming from Rocky Mountain to Tallberg. It was the only two. Like early, and they'll come down here, get the pencil. Niggas go back. Man, every club, like, who cut you? All niggas were saying, man, I ain't going to Tallberg. I ain't driving to Tallberg. Hey. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was. So all the time how you go that motherfucker, how you go to Purdue. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I get all the ends, go Lewis to Purdue. Shout out to the dude. Shout out to the inmates at the dude. Get that chicken bag. Y'all boy about to come home. And when you come home to the other side, baby, you gonna get that real check. All right.
So check it out. In case nobody's understanding what this man is saying right now, it's no different from me meeting him. It's no different from my situation. You gotta learn how to build. You gotta learn how to build boats. What's a boat? A ship. You gotta learn how to build relationships with people. Everybody you come across. Right? And that's how we're gonna get places. That's what boats do.
Already.
So the moment you understand what you got and what it is, you're gonna know what to do with it. When I met him, I knew what I had. I'm not gonna lie to nobody up here. I'm a man of humility. I get it. When I come out, everybody, I get it. Okay? So, I knew what I had and I took care of it. You know what I'm saying? I try to nurture it as much as I can, just like a baby, because that's what it is when you create something. It's a baby. You gotta take care of it. You gotta put a coat on it. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna put a coat on your baby like you. They're gonna get your baby a flight jacket, man.
Because if they do, it's gonna be their baby. Exactly.
So you gonna treat your baby like, hey, you know how you treat your baby.
Exactly. Remember, you got that nacho, you got,
My man Ro thought the world of you being like.
And that's what, and look, and I swear, and listen, shout out, and bro, it's like he get a shout out every time. And listen, that's how I seen you, because he had posted the video. He was one of the first niggas in the city that had the hoverboard, and he was playing that feature. I do what you know when you pop it. And he was in the shop killing that shit. I don't know what the fuck that nigga is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Ro, man. You already, man. Already, bro. Remember, you got that doctor in your belt? Yeah. Not yet. It's coming, bro. It's coming.
In the meantime, you just gotta get ready. And then when he worked with Jonathan, this is where he was sent first to work. He was sent to Jonathan's old spot first. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I was working a job. I was working just like everybody else. I went to a temp agency. They said, job paying $15 an hour. I said, okay.
What the agent you go to tomorrow? We'll talk about 15.
It was a rally. Man, I don't play.
I got that express about that 850. Express. They doing 15 in Raleigh Express. Word up. He about to go to a cotton field, bro.
This is almost like how I found B. Lee too, right? Because I got the job through the temp agency. The regular story. I worked, well, not the regular story, because a lot of people not gonna do that. I worked hard. I was working for this temp. I was on this dude's crew, and he's like, I gotta have you, Mel Lo. I'm gonna hire you, blah, blah, blah. And he did. 3 months working temp, he pulled me up. I got a uniform, my name on it, all of that. But like I told y'all, I had a pending felony, a pending case.
That shit came back on you.
It came back, but it was a plea out for a misdemeanor, and I took it. So, I could have went and did whatever, but I said, nah, I'll just plea out for misdemeanor, which I did. So I went to everybody and I said,
There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
I'm gonna, I'm going to HR. I'm resigning. They like, what do you mean you're resigning, Mel Lo? We just gave you the job. Man, what do you mean? I'm about to be a barber, man. You crazy? I can pass my test, man. I've been waiting to take this test and pass it. So, I said, I put my notice in. But one of the dudes that was working there, which is Jonathan's brother-in-law, he was telling me, he's like, yo, my brother-in-law got a barbershop in Macmilli. He's like, go see him. So I'm like, all right, I don't know, no, shit. I need any kind of lead. That's what I do. I'm going for leads. So I get out there that day and I went and talked to him, which was pretty cool. But he was saying the lady that owned the shop was somewhere else, that he had to talk to her. So me, I just kept going that same day. I met with him. I met with 3 other barbers that I called. I got on the phone. I said, man, let me call my homie M. Dot. He live in Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know a few people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna go to my network.
Yeah.
So I said, yo, Dot, what's up, man? He waking up with the crust in his eyes. I hear it. He like, yo, man, I'm saying, what's up, man? I'm out here. I'm trying to look for a shop, man. I'm out of school. I'm trying to find somewhere to bubble at. I said, I know you just waking up, man. He like, no, don't worry about it. You my guy, man. What's up? So he talking to me, giving me a bunch of places to go. I might have went to 1 or 2 more places, but nowhere was really like promising. I'm not gonna lie. Everywhere I went, everybody was like, nah, we ain't got nobody, or nah, they looking at me like, nah, we don't want you here. So anyway, I called Dot. He sent me to a few spots. Then he said, yo, go to my man B Major. Go check my man B Major, man. He by himself. He this, he that. So I said, all right, give me the address. I went, told him what he told me to tell him. Man. He said, it's my man Dot. He told me to come check you out. So I chopped it up with him. I told him, well, first thing he told me was, he said, I showed him out because, you know, I said, man, this is what I'm doing. I just got a barber school, but this is my little work right here. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. You know, I ain't doing that for much, but this is what I've been doing. So he's like, all right, man, you want to start tomorrow? I'm like, nah, man, I'm working a job. Right. Let me go. I'm going to do my 2 weeks notice because I don't like leaving nothing. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I went back to the job, put my notice in, and, you know, the rest was history. Okay. You know, but it all came about just because of relationship. Okay. The relationship I had with that.
Like you said about burning bridges again, back to Purdue. I gave y'all my badge, but I ain't quit. I didn't tell that security guard I quit. So if I ever need to come back, I'm still on break. Yeah, I'm still on break. All right. Boom. So yeah. All right. So black men, I appreciate y'all brothers for coming, man. Like I said, y'all are very important to us, man. Y'all more than just guys that cut hair. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still confidence. Y'all are ego boosters. Y'all give us a sense of pride. Y'all give us a sense of love. For all the up and coming little young guys that's out there or anybody's thinking about jumping into the game, what can y'all drop on?
Go with your passion, man. That's your passion. You know, follow through with it. The main thing.
You just, at the end of the day, never try and be something you're not. I ain't get here because I told you I was 30, right? Yeah. So I did the math. I did the work. Everything I did in my life led me to this. You know what I'm saying? I X'd it all out. This is my last shot. Yeah. So you think I was gonna waste it? Right. You're not gonna ever be nothing you were never a part of. You know? Right. So where I come from, the hustle, the game, the streets, everything I used to do prepared me for this. Right. I didn't do anything that was far-fetched. Right. You understand me? Right. I figured it out. I'm not gonna lie and tell you I did. Right. You know, I didn't figure out $1 million. I didn't figure out, but I figured out stability. Absolutely. I figured out how to take care of my kids. Absolutely. I figured out how to have to look over my shoulders. Yeah. Okay? We still gonna have to do that forever though. Always. But I get it. Okay? I get it. And the level I'm on is different. Right. I reached a different level because I was able to tap into what I knew. Right. Mixed with new information. Right. So anybody could do that. You could be a plumber, a lawyer, electrician, it don't matter. Right. But when you go in and just know that was something your daddy used to do, or you know you loved it, or you seen your uncle do it. Don't do nothing just because you know you're trying to be something you're not. That's the moment you lose.
That's the passion. Whatever you're doing, you gotta have that passion.
I'm gonna tell every youngin' and even the oldest, it's never too early and it's never too late.
I agree.
Absolutely. All right, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate my guests again. Y'all brothers, tell them who y'all are, where y'all located at. Y'all need y'all new bar. If you're new in the city, you just move down here for whatever reason. You got 3 bars right here. Y'all let them know y'all name, where y'all located at.
Hey, Remy, 115 North Washington Street, MrBarberMan Barbershop, downtown Rocky Mountain.
Let's be Major, 327 North Ferry Road, Major Kutz. That's for B, that's for CeeLo, that's for Zay. Book me on Style C, and if you can't do that because you out illiterate, pull up on me and I'll put you in old school with a pencil.
That's your boy Mel Lo, aka DiFrent Level Low. You can catch me downtown Wilson at DiFrent Level Barber Studio. I'm by myself right now. I actually have one apprentice coming in next week. This is the spot for any new up and coming barbers to come and learn. I'm giving it back. I'm putting it back. Everything I saw, everything I learned today, I'm putting it back out. So if you want it, you gotta come get it.
Hey, you in the Wilson?
Gonna give it to you.
Hey, don't come if you don't want it though. Don't come if you don't want it.
You gotta be ready.
Hey, if you in Rocky Mountain, Wilson ain't nothing but 20 minutes up the road.
Yeah. I drove the ride.
Yeah.
You don't understand what this add up to. It added to a different level. You can't cheat the grind or hustle.
Can't cheat the grind or
Everything
hustle.
I just told y'all tonight added up to this different level.
All right, so like to thank the brothers for coming. This part of the show, anybody that knows me, whether you follow me on Facebook or you know me from back in the day or whatever, you all know that one thing about Macmilli will bust a motherfucking tank. And Mac's R&B Ballad is one of my favorite songs of all time. Brother right here, you know, he embraces everything that body of R&B when I was growing up. So I want to shout this brother out, and I'm going to sing the song better than he fucking did it. DJ.
Shout out to my barber Dooney Lines, by the way.
Shout out Dooney. Shout out D-Live. Shout out my barber Case. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Spotlight on there. Okay, I like that. Yeah. You hear that? Yeah. Spotlight, big stage, 50,000 fans moving in the rain. Bodyguards and limousines. This is the way I see you in my dreams. Paparazzi flash with the pictures all of you hanging on my bedroom wall. I'm a dinner king. I feel like 13. Girl, I need you, but I fell in love. Girl, I'll be there. I'll be your groupie, baby. Cause you are my superstar. I'm your number one fan. Give me your autograph. It's sounded right here on my heart. Girl, I'll be your groupie, baby. Cause you are my superstar. And if you never a fan, I'll do all that I can to show you how super you are. Control, and there I am, waving in Hollywood, waving your hands. But you never see, little me, your 12 hours, girl, just to see your pretty face one more time. Swipe my ticket, I was resting. This is a metaphor to show how I adore you. Maybe I'll be your groovy lady. Cause you are my superstar. I'm the number one fan, give me all the autograph. It's sounded right here on my heart. Girl, I'll be your groovy lady. Cause you are my superstar. And if you number one fan, I do all I can to show you how super you are. Girl, you know how I feel. Without you, my mind says still. I'll never leave the world, treat you like a diva. Girl, you are the guy. Oh, I'll be your fan tonight. With my superstar the whole time. You are my superstar. I'm your number one fan, give you autograph. It's sounded right here on my heart. Girl, I'll be your groovy lady. Cause you are my superstar. And as your number one fan, I'll do all I can to show you how super. Hold up, DJ. Hold up, DJ.
Go for it.
Girl, I'll be your groovy baby. Cause you are my superstar. I'm your number one fan, give your autograph, and sign it right here on my heart. Girl, I'll be your groovy baby, cause you are my superstar. And as your number one fan, I do all that I can to show you how super you are. And that's all y'all niggas be sneak dissing, talking about all those words to the song. I appreciate everybody tuning in, but go chat with Mac. Appreciate these black men. These barbers for coming through. DJ, take us out. It's my motherfucking shit, DJ. Rock that shit. Hey, shout out to Hazelwood. Hey.